So Adam, tell us about the challenge of discoverability, of how videos exist, but how they're seen and how you're trying to solve this challenge of discoverability.
So something has changed, we think. If 10 years ago you'd gone to a favorite site of yours, and the site probably had tens of videos to offer you, and you had your 7 minutes with your morning coffee to get your videos you want to watch, which was quite manageable. 10 years afterwards, the same website, you go again, and they have tens of thousands of videos to offer you, but you didn't really change. You still have your 7 minutes with your morning coffee to get the videos you like, which created a big problem because if I can discover the videos I want to watch next, from a user perspective, I'll go away, which then created a problem for the publisher because they have so much available for you to discover that they can have enough streams and monetize it for them. And that's exactly the problem we solved. That's the equation we solved. We predict what videos people want to watch in real time on the website. And so, for instance, at the end of each article, you'll see a box that says, more videos for you to watch, or as you watch videos, Taboola will say more videos for you to watch, and we'll make sure you get the videos you want to watch personally.
Okay, so what is the information that's indexed, and how do you figure out what people want to watch?
So this is the secret sauce. But in general, this is what's new with video, and that's the challenge, right? So as you watch video on one of our partner sites, we'll collect tens and hundreds of little metrics and what we call sensors. For instance, how much time you spent on the video. Did you replay the video? Did you write a comment? How did you get to this video? From a Google search, from an article page, from the home page? And we'll collect anything you're doing, which is a massive amount of information, right? And we do that for about 50-something million uniques a month. And we'll try to digest that information, trying to determine what's the relationship between videos and user, what's something we call engagement, which is what's the likelihood you liking the video you're currently watching. So we'll collect a lot of metrics, and we'll analyze it in our system, backbone system, and we'll then be able to promote the videos that are more engaging to you and punish the ones that we think are not.
So each unique user has a profile in a sense that you guys manage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have multi layers of information, right? So we study the way you behave as you watch videos. So we have a cookie on your computer. We don't know who you are, but we can match you to a certain profile of users, right? We know what the video is about, and we know how you behave as you watch the video, so we can manage to classify the trends and patterns of people, how they watch, how they consume their videos. So in fact, we could say people coming, for instance, something I just found out. People coming from Israel on a weekend morning to watch a basketball video may be interested in Omar Kaspi, who is an Israeli NBA player that I just found out is playing on the NBA, because Taboola found out that there's a trend of people from Israel liking to watch that specific player. Now, we didn't know that in advance, but we found it automatically because we saw that there's a trend of people behaving as they watch videos from Israel.
So tell us about how things have been going with your publishing partners, with CNN and some others, and also Demand Media. Tell us about the implementation and what you would say would be success, or what they tell you is success.
It's a good question. The way we measure success with our partners is we do sort of a constant A/B testing. So 2%, 1% of the users will constantly see an alternative system. It could be their older system before we came in, or it could be industry standard systems like more from category, popular videos, and other stuff. So 1% of the users will, and as they go to our websites, our partners' websites, they will see a Buy Taboola recommendation, but in fact it will be something else. And the rest of the world will see Taboola. That way we can constantly create graphs that says this is people coming to this system will convert X, and people coming to a Taboola system will convert hopefully more.
So what are the results? How's it working?
We're doing anywhere between 100% better to 600-700% better than other systems, which we find exciting. And we even if you don't want to, we'll constantly make sure you know what's the delta between anything else you can do to Taboola. And to your question, we're very excited about some partnerships like CNN, NBA, Demand Media, which we think we learn a lot from these guys, as they know a lot about. They're very, very video-centric, and we can constantly grow our network with more exciting partnerships like these guys.
Okay, so tell us about the business model, about the insertion of the ads, about splitting the revenue. Tell us how that whole thing works.
Yeah, so we try to keep it very simple. we have two pricing models. The first one is we'll say, so you have Taboola and you have the other system, and this is the value this is the economic value being created by Taboola. And if you made X, give us a share from it. And the share can vary, but basically it's pretty simple. If we create money for you, you give us something back. The second model, which is the preferred and mostly used, is you get to keep all the economic value we generate for you. So if we create a lift in video views, you get to keep all the pre-rolls and overlays you sell on it. But in exchange, on the real estate of the box itself, we can insert text ads. So for instance, if you're watching a video about an iPhone, we could offer you 10 videos related to iPhones, and the third one will say, buy iPhone on apple.com, for instance. And we can sell those sponsorship to advertisers, and then we can actually give you a share from the revenues of those ads.
I see. So it's all advertising based, revenue share.
Yeah, we don't do licensing, and we don't believe we should pay us if you don't acknowledge real revenue yourself from our technology. So you can test if it's working. We actually just now doing a strategic partnership with Brightcove publishers, for instance, whereas we say, take Taboola 45 days on your site. If you're using Brightcove, see if it's working well for you, because we strongly believe in our technology, and then we can discuss the pricing models. So just test it, and that's basically our.
So let me just ask you, the ads that go in. So you see, you'll explain. There's it selects 5 ads, and one of the ads that comes up, or I'm sorry, 5 videos, and one of them is an ad, and is that a pre-roll? Is it what is it? Tell us about the media.
It's really a text ad. It's like when you search in Google, you get search results, and near it you get some text ads that's similar to what you searched. So we think it's an interesting model, and so as I'm watching a video about, again, let's use the iPhone example. I'm on a site, I'm watching a video about iPhone. Before the video there's a pre-roll, that's not us. During the video there's overlay, that's not us. And near the video there's a box that says videos you may want to watch next from the website, right? So there's 10 videos of recommendation to the video. The first 4 could be videos from the site, and the 5th one will say sponsored text ad, sponsored ad from apple.com. And it could be buy iPhone ad, and it's invitation based. That's why we think advertisers really like it. You don't have to click on the ad as opposed to pre-roll. So you're watching a video, if the ad makes sense to you, you can click on it and go to buy the iPhone on apple.com. And only then is when we make money.
And you guys have raised $6 billion, you're in good shape. What's sort of the next step, product and corporately?
And we opened a New York office 6 months ago. So for us the challenge is I think we have 2 challenges, right? The first one is to stay focused on keep doing what we're doing well. There's a lot of stuff you could do with Taboola. You could put Taboola on your TV, on your set-top box. You could put Taboola on your mobile. But we really want to focus on changing the way people discover videos on the web and keep doing that really well. So for us, we envision to keep working our technology and being the best in recommending 2 videos from any source of data. And the second challenge would be to keep growing our business and keep getting amazing partnerships as we were able to get up until now, and keep doing it well.
Okay, so one last question. So you guys are hooked up with Brightcove, and then you work with these giant, big publishers. What about sort of mid-tail publishers that may not be a big media company, or that are not with a service partner like a Brightcove, but maybe do their own thing? Let's just say a university or something.
Yeah.
Do you do implementations with sort of the mid-tail, or how does that work?
Yeah, we have some mid-tail publishers that are using us. Because Taboola is free of charge, you don't pay for it. You can even use, let's say you're a blog, and you have 100 videos that are embedded from YouTube, MSNBC, and CNN, and that's your website, that's your blog, right? You could put Taboola widget next to the video player, and we'll recommend videos from your site as if you're a publisher. So in fact, we have some publishers that are using it. We don't care if you're streaming your own videos, or if you have your own platform. If you do, great, you can use it. But if you don't, you can just use a widget on your page, and then you'll be treated as any publisher, and we'll create more video views for your site and more revenue, hopefully. But most importantly, good experience for your users. So we definitely see us approaching also mid-tail and long-tail down the road. It's less of our current focus, but in terms of technology barriers, there aren't any. Hopefully we'll work with BTV.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks so much.
Congratulations on all the progress.
Thanks.